Wow. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kelly. You guys are waiting for me. Happy Monday. That was Tammy. It made me really happy. I'm just struggling to get going, and there you are already. So thank you for being there. Happy Monday. It's uh it's Monday, December 26th. I'm Sarah Peasley, hand knitter. I don't know if you've been here before or not. Tammy and Kelly have. Uh I got out of bed 14 minutes ago. Just cutting it closer and closer. I don't know. Honestly, 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30, 7:45, and 8 o'clock alarms go off. And I turn every one of them off and say, I'll just get the next one. But when you do that at 8 o'clock at the last one, whoops, I thought I should check my clock. And I did, and it was 8:46. So hi. Phew. Um let's start with tea, shall we? Because 8:46, and look what happened. I just magically have a hands camera. I didn't have to struggle today. We got some steam there. Um, this is not the mug I was going to use. Whoa, but I came across it and thought we'll use this one. This is a teacup and saucer that one of my sisters got for me a long time ago. I have two of them, so you'll get to see two of them. And I would tell you it was Susie, the older sister, but the ginkgo leaves tell me it might be Kathy, the middle sister, who I call my little sister, even though she's older than I am. Ooh, look at that. Went right the right way. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It says I don't have any viewers. I'm just gonna assume that's wrong. Oh, there's people. Okay. Um, yeah. 8:46. So this was from well, I'm not turning the cup over to see. It's probably way too hot, and we're going for it anyway. It's way too hot. Why didn't anybody warn me? I'm going to say something. It says say something. Oh. I'm here in snow. Okay, good. I was just going to ask if anybody could hear me. I'm going to ask anyway. You can hear me, right? Okay. So, nope, don't hit end stream, Sarah. That would be bad. So I haven't checked any mail. I haven't checked anything. It looks like a cloudy day. The snow's still on the ground. It looks like maybe they plowed the road behind me. Oh, I meant to check. I think I heard somebody shoveling my front step today, my front porch. Thanks, Kelly. I think I heard somebody shoveling my front porch at 7, which means my plow guy might have plowed the driveway, but I didn't hear any plowing, so that's weird. But, sleeping, so and the dog didn't bark, but she's given up on barking at all the things because nothing ever comes of it. She still barks at most of the things. Thanks, Tammy. Okay. I was a little worried because my thing that says how many people are watching said 0. So just wanted to double check. So we're coming off of, or in the middle of, or a holiday seasons. Last day of Hanukkah yesterday. Clara's a Hanukkah dog, in case you didn't know. And I didn't do anything for her. And yesterday was Christmas, in case you didn't know, and I didn't really do anything for that. And yet, it was the nicest Christmas. I had the nicest Christmas day that I can remember in a long time. It was the first, so remember, I'm 2 years into, 2 years in August, September, October, November, December, 4 months into sobriety. So this is my second Christmas not drinking like a fish. And it's my first Christmas in recent memory, as long as social media has existed, that I wasn't trying to avoid social media to see how happy everybody else's holidays were. Do you ever do that? Do you I hate Mother's Day. I hate I'm saying things. Like I do there's holidays that I just couldn't stand being on social media because I didn't want to hear how much love and happiness and family was out there. But yesterday, I was happy I was happy to read everybody's Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, and not just yesterday. Um, and that was a big step for me. That was a big realization. So it made me happy. Now, my plans went to hell just like everybody else's. My boys were supposed to be here. They both live in, I was going to say California, and then I was going to say Florida, and neither of those is correct. They both live in Chicago. Um, they didn't get a lot of snow, but they didn't come because there was a lot of snow and wind and ice. And it's a good thing because while I now have four-wheel drive and could get out of my neighborhood, my driveway wasn't plowed. Now I could have handled that, but I have a guy. Um, my neighborhood hadn't been plowed. I haven't looked because 8:46, and the road behind my house hadn't been plowed. And it was Christmas Day, and I didn't want anybody to come plow anyway. But um, we were getting weather warnings all the time and road warnings, and I was like, just don't come. And their dad we were on a chat, all of us, and he's like, yeah, don't. It's bad. Like on the other side of the lake, it's not so good. On your side of the lake, not so bad. So they didn't come. But I Zoomed with them. I Zoomed with my sisters at 2:30. I don't know, was it 2:30? Yeah, 2:30 my time. They were both together. They were all of the rest of them, the two sisters and the husbands, were in Colorado together doing all the Christmas things because I love to do all the Christmas things. And that's good because then I get to see somebody doing all the Christmas things, and that's where I like it because then I don't have to do any of the Christmas things. So that was lovely. I talked to them. I opened the presents they had sent me. It was lovely. And then, oh, I got a shirt. I got a new shirt from one of the sisters, the sister in charge of getting me new shirts. And it was lovely. And then in the evening, after I wrangled up one of the kids had apparently a very late Christmas Eve. So at 7 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. I don't know. I Zoomed with my children, which I actually sad to report, I don't think I've ever Zoomed with just my children before. It was kind of fun and a little awkward, and we told each other what we maybe would have given each other for Christmas if we'd been together, and I told them what they would have eaten if we'd been together, and they're coming. We're waiting for the one who has an actual physical location he has to report to have a couple days off in a row, and so they'll probably come just after New Year's. Is New Year's Eve? Is New Year's next weekend? Isn't it 7 days from yesterday? So anyway, we'll have a delayed Christmas, and we'll give each other the things that we've come up with, and we'll eat the food that happens to be in front of us. So anyway, it was lovely, and you know what I did? I baked bread in the bread maker because I didn't have any bread, so now I can have a sandwich for lunch today. I did laundry. I should have done dishes. I didn't do dishes. And I think the neighbor needs to come over today, and I'm going to have to do dishes because I don't want her to see. What else did I do? I did things in the office, and now I can see the floor, and I did things in the living room, and now I can see more of the floor, and it was fun. I mean, like, I got shit done. So I felt really good. It was like a gift. And I had the rest of my Johnny Marzetti for supper. I had, yogurt and granola for breakfast. I think lunch was chocolate because I was opening presents. It was a lovely day. That's my selfish declaration of how I did Christmas this year. It was a good one. Yeah. Good morning, Vicky. Nice to see you. Wow, you found me. Good job. I'm going to have another sip of tea. So I hope that you all had a nice weekend. If you struggle with the holidays, I hope that you're doing okay. Thanks, Kelly. As someone who has struggled with the holidays for a long time, I did okay. I did great. Okay. So I'm here. I understand if it was hard for you. Because you don't want to tell people I hate the holidays, or you do want to tell, or you do tell people and they think you're a Scrooge. I've been trying to explain to my sisters. I mean, they know, they understand that I'm not a Scrooge, even though I don't do all the Christmas things, but I will gladly put on the shirt that my sister sent me because that's clothing and I can do that without extra effort. Like, I don't want to decorate a tree and then have to undecorate it. Oh my gosh. I'd love to have the tree. Too much work. Okay. So I had plans and I'm not going to do the plans. What I do want to, the thing that's new, because Mondays are for new things, is that I did sign up. And again, I got up at 8:46. So I don't know what's going on in the world, but, oh, and I signed up for Noom on Christmas Eve, the eating thing, so I'll let you know how that goes. So far, I logged my meals, chocolate and all. When I ate a quarter of a cake yesterday, oops, there's a movie I'm watching. What is it? Oh, yeah. When I ate a quarter of a cake, I logged it. I came up with the kind of cake I had and everything, so shh. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So do I start every sentence with so? Yes, I do. So I just opened my email on my iPad, so we'll see what's happening. But I had signed up. No, spam. I had signed up for the Nomadic Knits Knitmas, Knitmas, knit along, mystery knit along that starts December 26th, which, oh, look, it's December 26th. So since we're looking at new things, sorry, I'm looking to see if, oh, there it is. Welcome to the first day. So I'm just going to see what it says. I'll show you again what I picked out. Nope, that's not it. I just saw it. Oh, Nomadic Knits. Welcome to the first day of Knitmas. It's here. It's really here. They have a really cute logo for the first day of Knitmas. It says it's time to cast on. So I'm just going to see what they say. If you're feeling that post-holiday crash, I'm sending you love and virtual hugs. If that doesn't do the trick, we have some amazing discounts on your... No. I already have yarn. Knitting with friends always helps. That's true. This email contains your very first Knitmas clue. Before you jump in, please scroll to... Yeah. You know how knitting patterns would say... What do they say? I don't know what the lingo was, but like read the whole thing first. Yeah, I never, and it has always come back to, or not always, it's sometimes come back to bite me. So 24-inch circular. Let's see what I have ready, shall we? Do we still have a hands camera? We do. Oops, it's askew though. Let's move this guy. Actually, who am I kidding? Let's have a sip. I had forgotten about these cups. They're on a different shelf than my mugs because they're not mugs, right? All right. Oh, I didn't wind my yarn yet. Oh my gosh. So I have some alpaca, and wool and silk and nylon. Nice. That's not my main color. Oh, yes, it is. That's my main color. So I needed 100 grams of that, and I have 88, so I'm already set up for failure. That's some Madeline Tosh sock, merino wool, superwash in onyx. This is oh, you can't even see. This is an unknown green, possibly from Stephen B. from a handout at handout at a Stitches event. This is the one I don't remember. I found some scissors. I don't have a tag. It's somewhere. I forget what that one is. It's a singles. So I'm going crazy because this is a singles. The rest are not. This has alpaca in it. Like, I'm not doing all matchy-matchy like I normally do. And this is my fourth one. Of these four, I'm supposed to have 88 yards, and I do 88 yards. 20 grams. I'm supposed to have 20 grams. I don't know where 88 yards came from. And this is Nativity. Somebody handed me this also because I used to be a famous rock star knitting teacher. I still am. I'm just not traveling anymore. So, you have to come here to find me. Okay, and then my bag is empty. And let's see. So I need to wind this yarn and this yarn. And I need a circular, two circular needles. I have 0 in the bag, so obviously I'm not prepared for the knit along. 9:15. Okay, we're good. So I need fingering weight yarn, 400 yards of the main color. I'm already screwed on that. And that's from like 1,000 years ago. I have a goober on my lip. Hold on. Let's hold everything while I get it. You know, like the sleepy kind of goober that you get in your eyes. And it shows I have 4.5 people watching. Hello, half a person. 6. Woo! Oh, half must have been 5. But now I'm at 6. That's exciting. On the YouTube even. Because I was going to switch to, so I used to do Facebook Lives, and then I got my YouTube channel, so I did YouTube, but I wanted to try to find more people, so I switched back to Facebook Live for these, and then would move the recordings to my YouTube channel, and now we're just back to YouTube because it's so much easier. You can get up at 8:46 and be on camera in 14 minutes, let me just say. Right. Contrasting colors. Oh, 80 yards. Who said 20 grams? Maybe that is 20 grams. Notion, stitch markers, cable needle, tapestry needle. I don't have any of those in the bag. Samples, I don't care. PDF contains a list of abbreviations. Day 1, chunky. Oh, it's chunky something. I'm not going to tell you in case you're doing it and haven't read your email yet. It says, on the first day of Knitmas, my true love gave to me a little breathing room because, sheesh, it's been a season. We're easing our way into Knitmas with a cast on and some. So let's step into holiday joy and take a few moments to ourselves to do what we love to do, knit. Using main color and gauge needles, which I have to go find gauge needles. It's like I'm going to do a gauge swatch. Cast on some stitches. Okay. I'm going to have to do that tomorrow, which is when Clo 2 is coming, because I have to get ready for work, including cleaning my kitchen, because my neighbor's going to have to come over. She always comes over to walk the dog. Has she asked me about walking the dog yet? Hold on. No, let me ask her. You guys just hold on while I take care of business here. Where is she? There she is. Clara, today, please. I know what I'm going to do about dinner. I know what I'm going to do about dinner. I'm going over to my cousin's, that's a plural, for Christmas dinner today. I have to find you again. There you are. For Christmas dinner today. So here's me trying to live my life. Got up at 8:46 for my 9 o'clock live stream. Kitchen's absolutely trashed because who does dishes over Christmas weekend? I work today starting at noon till 5, and then I go right to my cousin's for dinner. I was told them I would bring a cranberry chutney, and then I forgot about it. So when they reminded me on Christmas Eve, I'm like, well, that would mean I had gone to the grocery store. So they said, just come. Well, I found cranberries in the freezer last night, and I have all but one of the other ingredients, and the one I'm missing is celery, and who's going to miss celery, quite frankly? She said, sure, she can walk the dog. So I could make it after all. And I think I have time between 9:30 and 11:30 when I leave. Plus I need to take a shower. Plus I need to clean my kitchen. Plus when am I going to feed the dog? I guess she can wait a little bit. So we'll see what all I can get done. I definitely need to take a shower because, it's been a few days. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, so this is my knit along stuff. It's pretty. This is my cup of tea. Let's move into our. Anybody have anything else they wanted to discuss? 8:46. So we're putting. Oh, hi. Hi. Yep. So I still have my bed hair. I don't know what's happening over here. That's interesting. I would try to get away with not showering, especially since I have to see people in person. I mean, I have to see people in person all day, but. Okay, so I'm going to take one more sip of tea. which is almost all of it. And then it's time, we'll do our, no, that is, we'll do our Knitter's Oracle. Oop. Oh, man, that's okay. 3 shuffles. I didn't split my thumb, but my thumb split because of the weather. Cracks. They usually crack on the corners of the nails, which mine did, and then, well, they did on the one. This is very exciting news, okay? Medical update. It cracked on the corner, it healed, and then you like chip off the part that healed. It's really fun. It's painful up till then, and then you can chip it off. And then it cracked on the other side, and then it started splitting in the middle. And meanwhile, I had all these layers that had been, I think I only shuffled once so far. So I thought it would be a great idea the last time I was in the shower to take my pumice stone and rip off all the, not rip, but like rub off all those layers. And that's what split the middle open. Because that's not a good idea. Don't take a pumice stone to your, the ends of your fingers to try to smooth them up. Not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. My ex-husband, one of the lovely things that he did while we were married, I mean, he didn't probably mean it to be, well, let's just tell you the story, shall we? I said that once, not the brightest bulb on the tree. And I might have said on the Christmas tree, I'm spying on the neighbor who's walking. People can actually walk today because it's not negative wind chill. I said, not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. And he said, I always, I always thought of you as one of those twinkle lights. Sometimes you're on and sometimes you're off. And I'm like, okay. I could have been offended. I think that was a pretty accurate summary of me. Okay, cutting the cards. There were some good times. There were a lot of good times. We have lovely children. Okay. Oops. Nope. Yep. The hook. Uh-oh. We've had the hook before. The hook, I remember, had some surprising suggested interpretations. What are we doing here? Get this guy out of the way. Make me smaller. Nope. What? Oh. Lock that, unlock that, and make that smaller. Bye. Okay. Lock. Okay, and then I can put that kind of here. The hook. So I remember being surprised when I read the suggested interpretation, which I will read. The hook. Trying new things. I am working on my baby boy's, 26 years old, going off to college Afghan, and I picked it up during our Zoom yesterday. I said, does this look familiar? And he said, is that my college blanket? And I'm like, yes. Yes, it is. And we determined together that he had, in fact, graduated either the very end of 2019 or the very beginning of 2020. So it's the going off to college Afghan. And then older son said, well, you just have to go to college again, ha ha ha, which was funny. Okay, it's his kind of humor. Ooh, that's falling over. Okay, the hook could be trying something new. Could be getting the hook and being yanked off stage. I've been watching a lot of those old black and white. Oh, I watched my first Marx Brothers movie. I was like resisting because I don't like physical comedy. I've decided. I mean, I figured it out a long time ago, but it's a thing. I don't like physical comedy. It was endearing. Is that the right word? I'd never seen the Marx Brothers before. I knew who Groucho Marx was. I just knew like from pictures and caricatures. And he was my least favorite. Excuse me. I liked Harpo the best. And they didn't use their real fake names in the movie. It was A Night in Casablanca. But all the other actors were like totally serious. and then, you know, the Marx Brothers are looking at the camera and hamming it up. So anyway, it was I might have to wait a while before I watch another one, but it was not as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't really like Groucho. I liked Harpo, and I don't know what the older one's name really is. I don't know what it was in the movie. Okay. The First Stitch. Oh, I feel like, okay. Wonder if we've seen all the cards yet. The First Stitch. This is somebody with nail polish, and they are casting on to a straight needle using the long tail cast on. Look at me. So first stitch doesn't have to mean it's the very first stitch you've ever made. It could mean the first stitch of a project. Oh, like a Mystery Knit Along. And the stockinette. Oh boy. Stockinette stitch. We're looking at the knit side. It's a variegated yarn. It's a fairly simple pattern. So why do we have a crochet hook? Okay. I'm going to try not to make this one about me. Well, that's going to be hard. Let's have the rest of our tea, shall we? I'm thinking. Have you seen the commercial or the recording of the commercial? I've never seen the commercial. YouTube will have it. It's probably for Berlitz courses, language courses, and there's a submarine, a German, nope, it's a submarine. It's not a German submarine. And the submarine person is radioing going, I'm sinking. And the German person receiving the call for help says, what are you thinking about? So that's in my head a lot. What are you thinking about? I'm sinking. Okay. The hook, the first stitch, the stockinette. Okay, let's read the thing because I need to get going on all the things. I wonder how much I'll accomplish today. Plus going to work. The hook, 30, wow, 34. Stability. See, right there, I'm like, I don't know. Stability. Okay. Stability, longevity. People in the old movies pronounce words weirdly. 2 different movies, they've said produce for produce. So now I wonder who's right. Also, hoodlums. No, hoodlums. Hoodlums. I think hoodlums. I don't know. It was funny anyway. More than one movie. Hoodling. People who hoodle. Hoods. The hook. Stability, longevity, an anchor. Durability, tenacity, safety, steadfastness. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's not what I came up with. Everybody went away except for 3 of you. Hi, 3 of you. I just noticed, like, woo, with the viewers. It's good. I'm happy you guys found me. Stability, longevity, an anchor. I'm getting it. An anchor, durability, tenacity, safety, steadfastness. Okay, 3. The first stitch, new endeavors, new beginnings, potential fresh start and experience. Also, a literal voyage, travel, adventure, exploration. That's lots of stuff. And stockinette is 4. Oh, that's 3 and 4. Look, 3 and 4. And 34. That seems to be significant. Holy cow, Sarah. It's a reach. The stockinette. Luck, humor, carefree, lighthearted, coincidence, fleeting. I would like this to be... Let's read that again because I sort of didn't listen to myself. I was already thinking of something else. Luck, humor, really, carefree, lighthearted, coincidence, or coincidence. I have to see if that's really a word. Fleeting. New endeavors, new beginnings, potential fresh start. Okay. I don't understand why the hook is stability, longevity, and anchor, durability, tenacity, safety, steadfastness. But I'm going to say, what was stockinette again? Well, I'm not going to try to use their words. I'm going to use the steadfastness and safety. Safety like picking up drop stitches, right? So I'm going to go with safety there. Not the kind you're thinking of right now, probably. The first stitch is that the one that said new endeavors? It doesn't matter. Starting new things. Got to take that first stitch, and then simple but beautiful. The next time I see you, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, it will be the new year. And I think that no matter what the new year brings, I'm trying to not be sappy, but I'm really looking forward to 2023 because I have completely changed my business focus. If you haven't seen my new classes and the things I'm working on, it's the same things but with a different focus, which is on connection, all the things that come from recovery, connection and confidence building and a support and community. And so I think that as we go into the new year, which I'm looking forward to as being a really good year finally, as a safety net, as you try new things as we enter the new year, you can try new things as we enter the new year. I want to say, and keep them simple and beautiful. I think for the new year, the anchor for the new year for me is trying new things like a new business model. Kelly, you say dog bumped me 2022, but I don't know what that's in reference to. Did you did you think you sent something that said a different year on it? I don't know what that means. Ha. I forget what I was saying. As we go into the new year, I would say my focus is I want to try new things. I want you to try new things. And I think as we try new things, if we keep them simple but beautiful, we will have, that would be a good, there's a word. Basis, a good basis for the year. Foundation? Ha! Because there's a thing called a foundation chain. I think a good foundation for the year would be to take the first step, try the new thing, and focus on simple and beautiful instead of, well, not instead of, but at least keep it simple and keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Foundation for 2023, a basis. So, resolution. I do resolutions whenever I think of them, but wouldn't it be funny if that was number 23? Yeah, let's try some new things and let's make them beautiful and simple, and I would like to do them with you. So that's it. I'm already 4 minutes into my having to make cranberry chutney maybe and wash the kitchen maybe. I could just throw everything in the dishwasher. I don't have to run it. Lots of them are hand washed. That's why there's a problem. But I can just throw them in the dishwasher. Take a shower, pack my lunch. I did make a banana oat bran bread that smells really good. So that's going with peanut butter and jelly. I think that'll be a delicious lunch. That's it. I'm going to see if I can, hi, There we go. So have a great end of the year, beginning of the new year, wrap up, a 2022 wrap up. And I'll see you on Monday, if not before. And I'm going to try really hard to end this gracefully. I still have not figured out how to end it sloppily. The one on Friday, I cut myself off in mid-sentence. So we'll see. All right. Happy New Year. Thank you. I love you. Thanks for being here.